Very good morning, dear students. As we have already gone through the lesson number 9, and still we have got one more, the last lesson, the story of the cricket. And now we have almost come to the end of the lesson, a bicycle in a good repair. Let us come to page number 129. And the previous class you might have watched on YouTube. And we have seen how this stranger had completely spoiled or completely damaged the bicycle of Jerome K. Jerome, the author. And let's come to the last paragraph of this. I held the fork open and he worried with the wheel. At the end of 10 minutes, I suggested he should hold the fork and that I should handle the wheel. And we changed the places. At length we did get the thing into position. And the moment it was positioned, he burst out of laughing. I said, "What's the joke?" He said, "Well, I'm an ass." Till there we have gone through. Let us come to the last one, 130. He was of a cheerful disposition. Okay, he was a cheerful disposition. He said, "Well, we must put back all we can find and trust to Providence." He said that. No, there came a big mistake, that I have done a mistake of not holding the balls with me. All the ball bearings were spread into different directions and they were not found in good number. Actually, the right number of balls he had removed from the bicycle, but he was unable to put back the ball bearings, so they were missing. That's the reason. The fork of the bicycle and the two wheels were not being fixed up properly. The whole bicycle had lost its structure or its position. It had become entirely got into disposition. He was of a cheerful disposition. He said he was at cheese. Even after causing a great damage to this bicycle, he was not feeling sorry for damaging the bicycle of the other. Instead, he started laughing. He was so cheerful. Well, we must put back all we can find. So whatever the balls are there or they can find, they just wanted to put them back and trust to Providence. Actually, they just wanted to get back to the previous condition. We found 11. How many balls did they find? They found just 11 balls. And we fixed 6 on one side and 5 on the other side. Okay, 6 balls at one side and another 5 on the other side. They have just fixed it. And half an hour later, the wheel was in its place again. So after half an hour, he worked with the front wheel, for half an hour. It took half an hour of time for put it back. It need hardly be added that it really did wobble now. It need hardly be added that it really did wobble now. That means it started wobbling. Still, it's not being fixed up properly. A child might have noticed it. He said it would do for the present. He said that for now, currently I will be fixing like this, but it may not be fixed properly. Even if a child looked at the way he had repaired it, he will not get satisfaction. It was not being fixed properly. I said, watching you do this is of real use to me. It is not only your skill that fascinates me, it is your cheery confidence in yourself, your inexplicable hopefulness that does me good. I said, Jerome said that watching you do this is of real use to me. Actually, I have seen you the way you started repairing the bicycle. It's good to see you. It is not only your skill that fascinates me. Your skill really, I get interested in seeing or in finding your skill in repairing the bicycle. He says, it is your cheery confidence in yourself. You have a great confidence on yourself. He knows nothing, but still he feels that he has the pride that as if he has done something good. And your inexplicable hopefulness. Inexplicable. You cannot explain the hopefulness in you. You have a great confidence and you have a great hopefulness upon your own self. For that I really hats off to you. That does me good. Thus encouraged, he set to work to refix the gearcase. He stood the bicycle against the house and worked from the offside. What did this man started doing? He started refixing the gearcase in its own place. Okay, by giving the support of the house. He stood the bicycle against the house. Okay, he just made it lean onto the wall of the house, and he was working with the gearcase from one side. Then he stood it against a tree. Where did he stand? He stood against a tree and worked from the on side. Okay, one side he stood. He let the cycle stand against the wall of the house, and he stood just against that tree and started working on it. Then he held it for him while he lay on the ground with his head between the wheels. He kept his head between the wheels and he was checking whether everything is in its own place, and worked at it from below. And he was working from the below part and dropped oil upon himself. While he was doing in an inverted position, okay, he dropped a little bit of oil on him, okay, across it till he lost his balance. Okay, while he was doing so, he lost his balance and slid over on his head. Okay, what happened? The wheel had slipped on his head. Then he lost his temper and tried bullying the bicycle. Actually, when the bicycles, one of the parts that fell on his head, he got irritated and he lost his temper and tried bullying. Bullying is nothing but scolding or abusing the thing, because one of the parts of his cycle, the bicycle, I was glad to see. What did he say? I was glad to see, showed spirit, and the subsequent proceedings degenerated into little else than a rough and tumble fight between him and the machine. And the subsequent proceedings, in the same way, he had gone through the proceedings of degenerated into his little else than a rough and tumble fight between him and the machine. There took a fight between the cycle and him. The cycle was not in a good position, so one of the parts of his cycle fell on his face so hardly, and he also spoiled his clothes while he was dropping the oil into it. And actually nobody asked him to repair the cycle, you remember when we have started this lesson? And he himself just went through. Some people are like that, no? They don't know how to repair the things, but they'll take out all the parts, they cannot refix them again. And finally, the thing will go wrong and it cannot be repaired anymore. It becomes a great damage. It cannot be repaired anymore. The same thing had happened with this stranger also. One moment the bicycle would be on the gravel path. Okay, all of a sudden the whole bicycle was on the gravel path, and that means he left it on the gravel path and he was still doing certain repairs to the other parts of the bicycle, and he on top of it. What did he do? He just climbed over the bicycle. He kept it in a horizontal manner on the gravel path, and he climbed on the gravel path and he just gone on the top of it. The next, the position would be reversed. So he reversed the position again. So he just stepped on the gravel path, and the cycle he put it on him, and he on the gravel path, the bicycle on him. Now he would be standing flushed with victory. Okay, now he feels that as if he had got victory or the success. The bicycle firmly fixed between his legs. He put the bicycle between his legs and started checking the fork whether it is properly held it or not. And but his triumph. What does it mean by the word triumph? The happiness or the kind of uncontrollable happiness that comes because of getting success. Okay, when a person gets a success, when he wins over something, the happiness that he achieves, the point that he achieves gives him happiness. That is nothing but triumph. But his triumph would be short-lived. That means it has not gone for a long. Okay, his triumph would be short-lived. That means it is just the happiness that caused him. A repairing of the bicycle has given him a small little span of time of getting the happiness, but after the next very moment he got discouraged or disappointed. By a sudden quick movement, it would free itself and turning up upon him, hit him sharply over the head with one of the handles. So when he was making it stand, the bicycle's handle just fell on his face, especially on his face, and it sharply hit him so hardly. Okay, which part of the bicycle hit him so hardly on his face? That is one of the handles, the handle part of the cycle. At 1:45, dirty and disheveled, cut and bleeding, he said, I think that will do, and rose and wiped his brow. At 1:45, okay, dirty and disheveled, that means that the cycle was not in good condition. Cut and bleeding, he received a cut, and from the cut it started bleeding. He said, I think that will do, and rose and wiped his brow. What did he do? He has risen from the place where he was sitting and wiped his brow part. The bicycle looked as if it also had enough of it. Not only he was not only just got tired, even his bicycle was also badly got injured, badly got affected, which had received the most punishment. It would have been difficult to say. I took him into the back kitchen, where so far as was possible. That means he had taken the bicycle to the backyard because he got tears. Jerome was got tears because he didn't ask the man to repair it, but he himself volunteered to make it all right, but he cannot do it. I took him into the back kitchen, where so far as was possible, he had taken the bicycle to the backyard, and he cleaned himself. Then I sent him home. So what did he do? He cleaned himself. Okay, and I took him into the back kitchen, where so far as possible he cleaned himself. So Jerome had taken him to the back kitchen, where so far as was possible. Okay, it was not possible to take his bicycle in front of all the members of the family because the people would scold him for letting the bicycle to give in the hands of a person who doesn't know anything, who doesn't know the repairing of a bicycle. Actually, the bicycle which was held by Jerome is of no proper, it has no repair at all. But even then, this stranger just repaired it. But all actually the real repair has come to the bicycle now. Why? The bicycle was not being done anything good. The man had not done anything good to the bicycle, so it has come to actually it has not come to the normal condition. It was got too bad. He cleaned himself. The man who was left on the gravel cleaned himself, and he also treated his cut from where the bleeding is occurred. Then he sent, means Jerome sent to him home. So having this stranger on their day, actually they both just wanted to go on a ride in the bicycle, but instead of going on ride, this man, he himself volunteered to do the repair to this particular bicycle. Working with the language exercises we will be doing in the next class. Until we meet again, goodbye children. Please go through this lesson carefully and try to understand what is the condition of his bicycle at the beginning of the lesson, what was the condition of his bicycle after repairing by this stranger. Thank you.